Just keep playing. Shalom, family. Shalom to everybody in the chat. It's good to see everyone. I have another story. And, you know, with them letting these migrants get away with everything, of course, they're going to keep pushing the envelope. I mean, that's a no brainer. So now, this is actually the same guy. I'm going to share my screen again that I did a live stream on before, the one that said he didn't come here to work, he came here to take. This same guy, he's a Venezuelan, he's also illegal, and he has a TikTok. And what he does, he goes over there and give all kinds of illegal advice to the illegal immigrants. So now he's spreading the word for them to come look for a vacant house, one up for sale or one just sitting there empty, and just squat in the house. Take it over. So it sparked a lot of controversy over there. The video got over 4 million views from the time this illegal immigrant posted the video. So, these is what I call Biden crimes. That's what I'm going to start calling these illegal immigrants. Anytime they commit crimes, I'm going to call it Biden crimes. Okay, that's the new name for it. So let's get into this one, y'all. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. But you know what, America? You're getting exactly what you deserve. You have done us so rotten. You won't give us reparations. You won't give us a crime bill. You won't do anything about qualified immunity. The housing prices are so high. The homelessness among the Black community is skyrocketing every single day across this country. When you look at the houses, who the hell can afford to buy these houses out here? Who can? Who can afford the rent? The rent is outrageous. They have made it virtually impossible for somebody that's on a 40 or $50,000 a year job to make it now. Look, even the people that are making six figures are saying they are barely making it when they pay their bills, pay their mortgage, pay their rent, buy food, pay utilities. They said they barely got anything left. And now we see what happened at Tyson. They're squeezing out all of the workers that are American citizens, and they're filling the entire manufacturing plant with these illegal immigrants. That's just the beginning. As we move through this treacherous year, definitely for the Gentile, you're going to see more workers get let go, and they're going to flood the place with these illegals. All right. So let's get to the reason why we are here. Now, this is Leonel Moreno, same guy that said he came here to take, and he's allergic to work. What do you mean work? He's not here to work. He's allergic to that. So he's now on TikTok. He does all of his, because he's from Venezuela, so all of his videos are in Spanish. And he is now advising illegal immigrants to invade American homes and invoke squatter rights, making it difficult for them to be removed from properties. So he is saying that it's a common law principle that there are squatter rights here in the US, and you can take adverse possession of these homes. So even if there is still a current owner, you can still be an occupant in that home without the owner's consent. So Moreno alleged that he and his friends have already taken over 7 homes. And you know what Biden and the police department and ICE are gonna do? Nothing. Nothing. That's what they're gonna do. So don't be surprised if you got vacant homes on your street, you suddenly will look up and see these illegals living and squatting in those homes. So so he said he's already taken over 7 homes. Argued only way for migrants to not live in the streets or be a public burden is to seize and invade abandoned properties. The now viral video, which has been viewed 4 million times, have promoted outrage from many social media users. Some have claimed Moreno is promoting terrorism and are now calling the FBI and Department of Homeland Security to take action. They won't, y'all. They won't. They won't. Look, they won't get them out of here for committing crimes. They're not going to get them out of here for squatting. Look, they kicked cops in the head and they still didn't send those guys home. They were never sent anywhere. And even the one that took Lake and Riley's life, that migrant is still in America. He has not been deported anywhere. So if you got someone that murdered someone and someone out here assaulting and pickpocketing and robbing and snatching iPhones and snatching purses, if they didn't get rid of them for that reason, they're not going to get rid of them for squatting. They're not going to do it. I feel sorry for the people that own these homes, you know? So, anyway, serial squatters are taking over homes, helpless families booted out of their houses by crooks are desperately turning vigilante to reclaim their homes. Yes, there was one woman that physically had to get physical to get squatters out of her house. She got arrested. Not the squatters, the homeowner, because she got physical with the people that were squatting in her home. She is a US citizen, and this is what America did to her. So even if you want to make them get out and you get physical with them and try to physically throw them out, you get arrested. Not the squatter, you, the homeowner. You know, you got to understand the laws in America were written by criminals. That's why they're outrageous. Look at the sanctuary city laws, the policies they put in place. They can't send them back home. They even if they commit crimes, they can't send them. Yeah, because the laws are being written by criminals, y'all. That's what's happening in America. You're okay. You had criminals come to the country, take over the country, and now the criminals are writing the laws. So it's outrageous. So now these illegals are looking around for these homes that are not occupied and they are living in the homes. This already happened. He's talking about it now, but it done happened already. It's already begun. Moreno, who is believed to live in the suburbs of Columbus, Ohio, with his partner and their infant daughter, has amassed more than 501,000 followers on TikTok by creating videos targeting migrants. So he's teaching them how to come here and work the system, get money, get a free place to stay and then start squatting and get all free health care and everything you can get your hands on, but don't work because Moreno don't believe in working. He already said that before on my last live stream. Yeah, he don't believe in that. So the migrant influencer in a video posted 4 days ago is encouraging illegal immigrants to take over unoccupied homes. Moreno, speaking in his native Spanish, told his followers, I found out there is a law that says if a house is not inhabited, we can seize it. He argued that the law applies to land invasion and said he thinks that will be the next business invading abandoned houses. Invading. And people been saying that from the beginning. These are not just people crossing a border, they're invaders. And he's even using the term invade. See, they know what they're doing. But see, these mayors and governors and the president want to act all naive about this stuff. Like, oh, these people, they're just seeking asylum. Oh, they just want to come here and work. They work hard. They work hard. Yeah, I guess squatting is now working hard and doing what Moreno says. Just come here and work the system and get all the money you can and get free places to stay, a hotel and stuff. I guess that's working hard too. I guess he is working hard at being a criminal, if nothing else. He is working hard at that. So he argued that the law applies to land invasion and says he think it will be the next business invading abandoned houses. After disclosing his next business venture, Moreno prompted the alleged successes of other migrants who had seized properties. Like I said, it's already happened. So he goes on to say, my African friends have told me that they have already taken several homes. You have to look for the return, and the return right now is to invade a house. He further argued that squatting is the only way we have to not live in the streets and be a public burden. Moreno claimed that um, he's arguing on social media that he needs to be charged with whatever crime because he don't care. He doesn't care if he's charged with any crime for squatting. He doesn't care. He said, go right ahead and charge me because he's going to keep right on doing it. And they don't do nothing anyway. Look at what's going on in New York. They apprehend them in less than 24 hours. They're back on the streets. And see, they know it. They know they're not going to be apprehended for a long period of time. So what do? Let him out and he goes back to the home that he's squatting in? Pretty sure this is illegal. And I feel like he's encouraging others to engage in illegal activities, one TikToker user said. Another echoed, go get a job. Stop waiting for us taxpayers to support you. There is literally no law that says that, but go ahead and try, wrote another. So these are just comments, but at the end of the day, they're not going to do, I'm just telling y'all, they're not going to do nothing. They have gotten away with so much in this country that we in the Black community, we couldn't get rid of, we couldn't get away with even a fraction of people like Moreno and what they do on a regular basis. If we were out here shoplifting in stores, pickpocketing people, kicking cops in the head, and doing even a fraction of what these illegals are doing, we would be in jail for decades. They would have us in there for the next 2, 3 decades. And now I came to you yesterday saying a federal judge, Sharon Johnson Coleman, Obama pick, has said it's okay for them to carry and they are covered under the Second Amendment. I'm waiting for them to take over a bank vault, y'all. I'm serious. I'm waiting for them to take over a bank vault. One day you're going to go to the bank to do a withdrawal and they're going to tell you the illegals have taken over the bank. I'm serious. At this point, I would not be shocked if it happened. Yes, you really do. I have cameras around my house. And the good part is you once you have a Ring phone camera, you can log in even if you're away from your home to see if there's any activity going on. And the moment you see anything strange, you can head back home and call the police. Because if you catch them when they're getting in your house to try to take it over, you can then get them for burglary, breaking and entering. But you're out of luck if you got a house just sitting there and nobody's really watching it and they've been in there for several days or several weeks or even months or years, you're going to have a harder time getting rid of them. But if you get a camera and you periodically check and see what's going on at your house, that is the way to go. So the second you see anything or unusual activity, you that can be reported as a break-in and you can do something about it. That's what I would recommend you do. And I know some of y'all got them big tough dogs at your house too. But I'm just saying you do what you can at this point. Today they're looking for vacant houses. Tomorrow they may be looking for houses that they just like and just conveniently sit around and wait for you to leave for work and then invade your house. So be careful, y'all. Be very careful out here because we are going into some very uncharted waters. You're going to see a lot of things occur that you did not see happen before. And this is one of those things now, these illegals taking over homes, and now they're trying to rack up several homes, not just one for them to live in. They're looking for several homes. To be honest with you, from what he's saying, they go out in the suburbs. I don't think they're going in too many black communities. I think they're looking for those suburban homes, around where them folks live. That's what I think they're looking for. I don't think they're looking for no inner city home, a row home, or anything. I don't think that's what they're looking for. Because from what he was saying, they are all out in the suburbs nabbing these houses. I Immuna, I feel bad for those US workers because from what I was reading in the articles, a lot of our brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, worked at Tyson. They had a lot of our people up there working at that manufacturing company, and those are the ones losing their jobs. I mean, white people were working there too, but that company had hired a lot of people in the black community. So, and those folks are now out of a job because they've been replaced with these migrants. Yeah, yeah. You know, so it is very obvious Joe Biden and just this government in general, because we know cops don't look out for us. They never have and never will. We gotta have each other's back in these times. We gotta look out for each other. If you got friends and families that live near you, um, you're gonna have to check on each other. And if you got what I would recommend since they are looking for these homes, maybe you should not put that sale sign out on your lawn. I'm just saying, you don't have to have that out there to sell your house. You can just put your house up, the realtor will still know that your house is up for sale. But I don't know if that's gonna be a wise thing to do anymore. Tonette, Grayson, thank you for becoming a new channel member. Yeah, yeah, I can imagine it's probably worse in some states than others. This dude right here is in Ohio, and I don't know very much about Ohio. Been through there, but I don't know very much about that place. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. You just need make sure you are watching over your house. If you don't have a camera, get one. Some of them are relatively cheap. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get a camera in your house. You can literally go out on Amazon and get some for like 50 bucks and put the camera up in your house, facing the window or near your door or your windows. I would recommend that you have one. I've had a camera at my house for, like, the last 8 years. It's definitely worth having. Mhm. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people, that homelessness, Shaul, Yisrael, that is a growing thing in the country, especially among our people. It's really bad among our people right now. Yeah, Walmart have the cameras, Mo Weems. You said for 20 less than $25. Yeah, if you can find one for that amount, it's definitely worth it. And like I said, they all come with software now. So once you put the, application on your phone, even if you're away from your home, you can log in and see what's going on, and you can even, control it on your phone. Like, if you see something, you can even turn on your alert. Or, you have them programmed to call the police, you can have it programmed to call the police department even if you're not home. So and then, of course, if you wanna get one that's a lot more, detailed like ADT or Comcast also have one where they'll come and install it, and they'll put those sensors on all of your windows and doors and stuff like that. And that's really not that expensive, you can get that for like 25, mine is 25 a month. It's really not that expensive if you get it through Comcast. It might be more for some people now, but when I first got the service, it was 25 a month. Mhm. So y'all be careful out here because it's gonna get treacherous. Now you got people that are illegal stealing homes. You got illegal people that literally can buy guns and have guns, and like I said to y'all yesterday, they're already committing crimes without guns. So they're gonna go tenfold once they get those guns in their hands. It's gonna go off the chart. And you can best believe the ones that can get the guns are also gonna help the ones that can't get the guns. So it doesn't matter because 'cause they're like, "Oh, only the ones that didn't commit a crime," which technically is kinda stupid because if you don't know who these people are, you don't have no track record on them, you don't know what their real name is. You don't know whether they are a felon or not. How do you know? You don't know. Mhm. So, what I would recommend is, y'all, if you got family or neighbors or anybody that can look out for your house, especially if you're planning on vacationing, make sure somebody can stop by and make sure your house is okay while you're gone. Seriously, because I know we're in this time of the year where people are gonna be away. You may have a cruise or going to see family this year. Just make sure somebody can check on your place while you're gone. Yeah, this is I blame all of this on Biden. I blame the whole thing on Biden. I most certainly do. So, y'all, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And make sure you check out my other videos that I have posted. And everybody, please enjoy the rest of your day. Shalom, family.